Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Golgothan, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program Kethane Mod. In the last episode, we put this guy, this conversion space station, in orbit around the moon. We can see from Jebediah's view, beautiful moonscape there, and curving down off in the corner here. It's kind of perfect how it's right in that window. The moon's right there, how beautiful that is. But in this episode, I think we are going to go back to the Space Center, and we are going to build us a Kethane Miner that can go to the moon, land, mine, and then fly up and dock with the space station for the conversion process. Probably in this video, we will build the vessel, launch it, land it, and mine with it, and the next one we will worry about rendezvousing and docking. So let's design us a rocket, shall we? Alright, it should be manned. Let's do a 3-man mining crew. It's gonna be a beastly vessel to land. So we need fuel tank. Well, fuel tank. And we need Kethane tank. Okay, we'll put the Kethane tank. And then utility. Oh, that is not as big as I thought it was. So we'll just use these. Do 4 radial mining units. Just like that. Then we need landing legs. Oh, let's put a landing engine on it. Do the poodle. Where's the poodle? Slap the poodle on there. It's a good landing engine. Utility. Throw on some landing legs. Boom, some big old guys. Land that sucker. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to land it. And not a parachute. We don't need a parachute on this vessel. Well, I might throw some radial guys on there. Where is it? Utility. Throw these radial mounted guys on there. Doesn't get in the way of anything, does it? No. Because eventually we'll probably bring this thing back to Earth. They're not going to stay in space forever. Speaking of which, do we have where is it, utility? I want the LG one. Alright, so that was weird. I had Kerbal Space Program not exactly crash on me, but it, I accidentally clicked off the screen and it kind of froze, Fraps stopped recording, and I had a little mini panic attack. Things are better now. I think we're good. But, alright, so what am I missing here? Radial parachutes. It did not save our, what I had for us when it crashed, but that's no big deal. Wasn't really all that much. Going down to 3 parachutes here. Oh, I guess it's just 1. That's not what I wanted. 3 parachutes. Good, none covering the doors, none covering the windows. Be perfect. And then on the top, we need to put ourselves a docking port so we can connect to the station. Oops, hello. Just 1, please. There we go. We will need RCS. So let's put on, where are we? Propulsion. RCS tank. Boom. thing's getting bigger and bigger. I don't know if I need that big of a fuel tank. I think I can put... If I put... propulsion. This tank on. Like that. That feels a little bit nicer. Feels a little less bulky. What am I going to do about oxygen? Can just put a big oxygen tank on there. Some radial guys. I can put a few of these. I really want this conversion on there. Put one of these on. But gosh, that just feels so top heavy. Just worry about it tipping over on landing. Well, if I land it properly, it won't tip over. Right? Right. Okay. So, now let's throw a battery in there. Oops. Always happens to me with these batteries. There we go. Alright. Some solar panels. I like the 2x3s. If I don't use the big ones, I use the 2x3s. Do 4 of them on there. What else? Don't need any conversion units, anything like that. Alright, I think that's going to be our final mining unit. See if there's anything else I want to put on it. Put landing lights on it. I like to put the landing lights right above the landing legs. As best I can. There we go. Just like that. I know that kind of glitches together, but when they're down, they make sense. No. Let's put them right above them like that. There we go. Anything else we can throw on this guy before I throw on the launch vehicle? Oh, that's the another antenna for the career mode. I see. Throw that computer on. Get our delta V calculations. Oh, I do not have SAS. That is important. There. Ooh, that delta V is horrible. It actually worries me about trying to get off of the moon, especially with a full tank of fuel, a full tank of Kethane. So let's see what we've got for radial fuel tanks. Maybe I'll do radial monopropellant. Pull that off. And now I can maybe put another fuel tank on here. One of these guys. Do that and like that. That's much better. Just gotta throw some RCS tanks on the sides. Also under propulsion. These guys. There, that's enough monopropellant. I like that. Still compact. Anything else I can do that with? Fuel tanks, all they have for radial is these. And these don't really connect very well. I could put these little structural little struts on it. That. Do like 6 of them. And then put these on. That. Bam. Did not see if that impacted my delta V at all. negatively impacted my delta V. So I'm not going to do it, because that seems like a waste. Alright, so we'll just do it like this. This should be enough delta V to get us off of the moon. Eventually I'll build a space station around the moon that we can use for refueling. But in the meantime, let us get this into space. Some minor adjustments to this. Structure. Put the big. Oh, that's not the big one. This is the big one. Big decoupler. Like that. Boom. Alright. So this will be Kethane Miner Mark II. Go. Alright. Throttle up. All of these engines are firing appropriately. Feel like maybe I should have a middle stage. Let's go anyway. This is going really well so far. I don't have winglets on here, which could cause issues, but it doesn't seem to yet. Throttle down in just a moment. About to reach 10,000. Full throttle. Gravity turn. Wow, we have a lot of control here. It's actually really easy to make that gravity turn. It's such an amazing difference from when we do our career mode videos. How much harder it is to do gravity turns and stuff with the kind of equipment we have in those videos versus the kind of equipment we have in these videos. That's why I love doing the career mode videos. It's so much fun to be limited. In these, we're unlimited sandbox mode. We can build what we want to build. There we have a goal. We have a direction to head in. Here we have a direction to head in as well, I guess, with our Kethane mod. We're going to go mine Kethane. Alright. Those mainsail engines work really well for thrust vectoring as well. Also, having the flight engineer tools is fantastic. Not having the flight engineer tools makes orbiting, you gotta use the map, and I like to use the map normally, but I also like to not use the map. Turn our lights on. How cool that looks, even without the landing gear down, just for see what it looks like. Yeah. All right, put that back up. Turn the lights off. We don't need any of that working. Waste of batteries. Fast forward. Time warp till we get to our apoapsis. We can burn to circularize. It's probably only going to take us about 20 seconds to burn, so I'm going to burn at 15. Alright, so here we're at about 15 seconds. Burn. Just burning straight at the horizon, trying to keep this over 0. The key is to keep this over 0 while I bring this up. That's how we will keep ourselves circular. That's why having this tool is so nice. And the way I keep it from doing that, you can see, watch over here, I keep moving the nose up and down to adjust the angle. Okay, I want to go straight now. And past the apoapsis. That's a pretty good orbit, though. If I was given awards for great orbits, that would be one of them. Look at that. See, they're twitching like that because they're so close to each other. Alright, we make our burn as per usual when we are right about to come over the horizon with the moon. Oh. Oh, there we go. It can't even be that bad of a burn. 30-second burn. So I'm hoping I have enough fuel to make that burn and to land, make a landing burn. Because I want this to be all the fuel we use. I want this final stage, this bottom stage here, all to be our transfer burn, our orbital placement burn, and our landing burns, all to be on this tank. It may not happen, but I want to be able to have as much delta V left to land and take off with on our lander stage, because I'm a little worried about it. I know the moon doesn't take much. But we have to rendezvous. Oh, I didn't put RCS on it. We are not going to be able to rendezvous with our RCS. Well, we can use the space station to rendezvous, the RCS on the space station to rendezvous, but that makes this RCS tanks wasted weight. Ugh. I wish I could just decouple them off. Send out Jebediah to break them off. Can't believe I forgot to put RCS on us. I did not mean to put the landing gears down. I meant to push F, which is to toggle the SAS, and I hit G, which is to lower the landing gears. Alright, here we come up to our burn. Coming around, coming around. Oh, went too far. Burn. Alright, I love this periapsis of 62 kilometers. That's a really nice low periapsis. Throttle down. Oh, that's even better. Alright, how much fuel we have left? Oof. Maybe enough for orbit placement, but that's going to be it. Add alarm, sphere of influence change. right at the change. Go. Those are oxygen levels. Oxygen levels are kind of going down a little bit. Right. So let's set our... Wow, look at that. I'm going to set that as a target, and I'm going to try to... Well, I don't need to rendezvous with it or anything like that. But I want to get us to land down here like we did before. This is only logical. So, let's... Oh. First things first, pull this in. I'm going to unset this as target because that's going to cause issues. Okay. Oh! 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 What is happening? So I just messed up and burned for some reason. That's not what I wanted to do at all. So let's do this again. That's actually a beautiful rendezvous if I wanted to do it. Or a beautiful matching orbit. But I just want to try to pull us down. Oh! I keep holding shift to zoom in because that's how you zoom in the vehicle assembly building. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. Bring this down like that. Granted, it's going to take 1 second, but I don't believe that for a second. Can't believe I've just been burning randomly and wasting fuel. Super frustrating. Alright, so let's just get it right on there. Time warp. It's definitely going to take us more than 1 second. And we're definitely going to have to use our other stage to land. And gosh, I am worried. I am super worried about us running out of fuel. So at this point, I am not worried about us running out of electricity. Oh, that's not good. There. Oh. Such a long burn. Though, this is surprisingly efficient. I bet this tank is empty almost already. Half empty. It's a good thing I threw this extra tank on there. Alright, bring our PE down. Alright. So I'm going to here add a maneuver to bring us down and land us pretty much. There. That's what I want to do, just like that. Oh, 49 seconds. That's a long burn time. I am seriously worried now about getting off the moon and getting to dock. As long as I can get us off the moon and into orbit, I can... Oh. Need to rendezvous with the space station. It's gonna be stressful. If I can get into orbit, maybe I can do a mission to refuel it. Alright. Coming around the light side, we're gonna be... Whew. Went a little fast there for me. The time warp catches up on you real quick. This down to 25 seconds. We shall burn to move our orbit to go right over our mining site. Ooh, so inefficient, so inefficient, so inefficient, so inefficient, so inefficient. Oh, I'm wasting so much fuel. And there. Oh, powered landing's gonna be rough. Well, it's not the landing that's gonna be rough. It's gonna be the attempt to take off that's gonna be rough and probably impossible. Point a straight retrograde. Bill, Bob, and Hadzor are not feeling too good. Bill looks happy, but Bob and Hadzor are smarter, and they know what's up. That the fuel is deadly low. Let's begin the time warp as we come closer to landing. I'm gonna have to bank on my abilities to land us. Sorry guys that you're gonna have to deal with my attempts to land. Alright, let's look how we're doing here. Once we get real close around here, land us. What's our current altitude? 28,000. This is definitely landing. If we make it all the way here, we would land. Alright. So now it's time to point retrograde and begin burning to land. There's our first landing site right over there. Just trying to drop us down. It's actually not working as well as I had hoped. Should have started burning sooner. I hope there's still Kethane where we're about to land. The boy getting off the planet, off the surface, is going to be it's going to take a miracle. And the gear down. just naturally begin falling straight down now. It's the radar altitude. Alright. It's not quite at a point of requiring distress yet. Alright, once we hit 1,000 I can be aware of our relative altitude. 1,000, 5,000. So at 4350 approximately, we will land. Oh, there's our space station. Or maybe it's a scanner. It's something of ours. Let's turn our lights on. So close to the surface. As long as we land safely, I'm okay. If we need to come back and rescue them, if this is a permanent landing base, if this is a permanent mining base, I'm okay with that. Something that we'll have to come back and collect from. We can create some sort of sweet way of doing that. Here we come for touchdown. I want to be under 5 meters per second. Oh my god! So, of course I ran out of hard drive space, which loves to happen to me. Even though I cleared a ton of space, I recorded a bunch of videos, and it filled up a bunch of space. But what happened was I successfully landed for like half a second, and then it slowly tipped over. And I was like, okay, maybe I can use a little slight thrust to push us, and tip us up a little bit. No, that slight thrust I pushed caused us to dislodge our capsule and caused our engine to completely blow through our entire rocket. It was spectacular. It was an amazing failure, and I can't believe my frickin' thing stopped recording for it. I'm sorry you guys missed it, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to successfully land and do our mining. I intend to do redo this mission next time. I will adjust the rocket a little bit. I don't think it needs too much adjusting. I feel like it was a successful design that just had some minor pilot errors on my part. But if you like this video, enjoy the entertainment value. Please click like down below if you want to watch other videos like this. Watch my next video where I should land successfully. Down below. Share this video with your friends and family on Facebook or Twitter. I am Gold Gotham, and I will see you